Good afternoon. Today is January 25th, and I have 34 days until I begin my thru hike of the Appalachian Trail on February 28th. I'm down by 6 Mile Creek today to talk a bit about a very interesting challenge that I'm going to be starting tomorrow at 5 a.m. So the name of this challenge is called the 4x4x48 challenge, and was first introduced by an absolutely insane endurance athlete named David Goggins, who you may have heard of before. So the concept of this challenge is pretty simple. You have to run or hike 4 miles every 4 hours for a span of 48 hours. Initially, this challenge may not seem that difficult, but the hard part lies in the runs or hikes that you have to do at night. So basically, since we'll be starting at 5 a.m., that means our second hike has to be at 9 a.m., our third hike has to be at 1 p.m., etc. Which also ends up meaning that we will have to wake up at 1 a.m. to get in 4 miles, and at 5 a.m. to get in another 4 miles. So by the second day of this challenge, we should be pretty sleep deprived. And by the way, the we that I'm referring to is my friend Tommy, who is one of the 3 friends from Cornell that will be joining me on my thru hike. So I think this challenge should be tons of fun, and I'm calling it a little bit of training for the AT, but it's really just because we love doing stuff that challenges us and stuff that's hard. And I will update you guys with every run/hike that we do throughout the course of the challenge, and it should be pretty entertaining to watch us get really tired and really battered and say, why did we decide to do this?
Good morning. It is 4:52 a.m. right now, and I have some coffee brewing, and then we're gonna get ready for run number 1. So I think I'm actually gonna do this one as a hike, but Tommy is gonna run it at a different pace because he's planning on going back to sleep after this, and I'm gonna stay awake and eat lots of food instead. Ready to go? It is 6:15 a.m. and I just finished up the first 4 miles. Tommy has already been asleep for like over a half an hour. We are now beginning hike number 2 on the Cayuga Trail. Up hike number 2, only 40 miles to go. Yeah. Big shout out to our support crew, Dante and Brendo, whipping up the delicious feast. It is 1 p.m. now, and we are beginning hike number 3 on a different section of the Cayuga Trail. Hike number 3, so that's 12 miles down and only 36 to go. It is 5 o'clock now. We are parked at Tommy's house and about to begin hike number 4. Right now we're feeling pretty good, and we're very excited to see the challenges that tonight will bring us. Hike number 4 in the books, 16 miles in, and we're back at the house. Gonna make sure to feast on tons of food and then get back out there at 9 p.m. So begins The first long night. Number 5 is about to begin, and this one will be a run. I just finished up with the 5th set of 4 miles, bringing me to 20 miles for the day, and I'm gonna try to get some sleep because I know I got a 12:45 wake up to get back at it by 1 a.m. We are heading out on run number 6, so this is gonna bring us to halfway, and it is 1 a.m. I am super tired and I want to go back to sleep. (1:50 a.m. and the 6th set is done. Going back to sleep now. Are you ready to head out for run number 6, Tommy? Or wait, 7.
Yeah.
It is 5:53 and I just got back from the 5 a.m. run number 7. So we're 28 miles in and feeling pretty groggy, but the worst part was like the second that my alarm went off and I knew that I had to wake up. It is 8:30 a.m. and the first long night is now past us. We are, I don't know how many miles we're in. I'm whipping up some coffee and some breakfast before we get back out there. Beginning set number 8. How do you feel, Tommy?
You die.
We are about to set out on hike number 9. 1 p.m. hike number 9. It is 3:45 now and we're relaxing, waiting for 5 p.m. to roll around so we can start hike number 10, which is going to bring us to 40 miles total. It is 5 o'clock and I'm heading out on hike number 10, which is going to bring us to 40 miles. We got some nice pretty sunset colors in the sky. And I am doing this one by myself just because I felt like at this point in the challenge I needed a little bit of alone time. Also, at this point, my left ankle is pretty screwed up, but there is no way that I'm giving up now with only 3 sets to go. I'm finishing up the last 0.05 of hike number 10, walking loops around the house. My ankle definitely hurts a lot at this point, but I'm gonna take some painkiller and get some food in me, and hopefully the last 2 hikes shouldn't be too bad, and I'm gonna take them as slow as I need to just to finish. We are heading out pretty soon for hike number 11. That's our second to last one. I just finished up hike number 11. My body is super battered now and I'm really sleepy. So I'm very happy that we only have one more set of 4 miles. It is 12:50 and we are finally about to head out for our last set of 4 miles. Here we go, it's time! Our long last hike, number 12, is done and we're back at the house. No more miles to do. How do you feel, Tommy?
I feel kind of dead, but super proud.
Proud. We're excited to sleep. Hello. It is Thursday afternoon, so the day after we finish the challenge. I have not been doing much today besides eating, sleeping, and checking out some of the clips that I took for this video. I think this challenge will be amazing training both mentally and physically for the AT. I would say this challenge was maybe 20 to 30% physical and 70 to 80% mental, because while my legs are pretty well equipped to handle days over 20 miles, I have never done any type of physical challenge like this, having to deal with pretty serious sleep deprivation. The key to succeeding in this challenge was trying not to think at all about how many miles or how many hours we had left until we could finally stop. Simply focusing on each individual 4-mile hike made it a lot more manageable and a lot less stressful. So me and Tommy are thinking of maybe doing a somewhat similar challenge during our thru hike called the 24-hour challenge, where you start hiking and you just see how many miles you can get in a full 24-hour period. So while that challenge would only be technically half as long, we would have to go far longer without sleeping at all than we did during this challenge. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching us suffer for 2 days straight, and stay tuned for footage from our upcoming hike to the Adirondacks and possibly the Catskills as well. That'll be starting on Tuesday.